Why Nspire IT Recruitment Australia is worth a 7.9% fee of service? Just a few reasons are: expertise. Nspire IT Recruitment has an in-depth knowledge about the IT employment marketplace in Australia. In-house human resources, no matter how effective, view the marketplace through a different prism, and tunnel vision may be an occupational hazard. In-house HR professionals may be vulnerable to the pressures of internal politics and cultural dimensions which might not hinder an external agency. Nspire IT Recruitment understands what it takes to develop a solid understanding of your company's organisational culture, technical competencies, and most importantly, how to recruit the right way, first time. Cast a wider net. The fisherman always has an edge over a weekend angler. Nspire Recruitment is in the IT marketplace day in and day out. We know the unfished coves, reefs and inlets that may be unknown to others. The job hunter bookshelves are filled with lore about the hidden job market. The same holds true for professionals at Nspire IT Recruitment who have an in-depth knowledge of the hidden talent sources which are hard to find by newspaper ads, alumni associations, applicant databases and the internet. There are occasional pearls through these sources, but you have a lot of area to cover. Nspire IT Recruitment finds you oysters with pearls. Your only job is to determine which pearl is the best. Want to catch what you're fishing for? Hire Nspire IT Recruitment. Cost. There is a misconception among employers that using external recruitment agencies are not cost effective. At 7.9%, Nspire IT Recruitment can be very cost effective. On the other hand, salaries and benefits of the employment recruiting staff plus those of the line managers involved in the hiring activity take time away from their day job, source development costs, overhead expenses including but not limited to travel, telephone, office space, postage, PR literature, applicant database maintenance, reference checking, clerical costs to correspond with the hundreds of unqualified respondents, etc. That's a lot of expenditure. Unbiased third-party input. Nspire IT Recruitment tries to find the right people for the right job. Nspire IT Recruitment stock in trade is their integrity and their reputation for finding someone equal to the opening that is available. For a mid to senior level executive, Nspire IT Recruitment may develop a long list of 100 or more possibilities. Each must be called and evaluated against the position specifications, as well as the personality fit with the company and the people with whom they will ultimately work. Once this is winnowed down to the short list, an even more intensive interviewing process begins to narrow the search to the panel of finalists for review by the client. This process is not simply romping through the file cabinets or putting the job opening out to others on Nspire IT Recruitment's network with crossed fingers that someone good will show up. It is highly unlikely that Nspire IT Recruitment will be looking in uncharted territory. We deal within spheres of influence far more familiar with your needs and, more often than not, view the finalists as people who are competent to solve client problems rather than just fill an open slot in the organisational chart. Because Nspire IT Recruitment wants to do business with you again and again, we are looking at hiring the truly exceptional rather than the satisfactory. Confidentiality. Advertising or otherwise publicly proclaiming an opening, aside from its cost, often creates anxiety and apprehension among the company's current employees, who wonder why they are not being considered or worry about the newcomer transition problems. Just as often, it alerts competitors to a current weakness or void within the company. Speed to market. The recruiting process is always faster through a professional, Nspire IT Recruitment, who is continually tapped into the talent marketplace than one having to start the process from scratch. For every day that a key opening remains unfulfilled, a company's other employees must grudgingly do double duty. And this doesn't factor in the profit opportunities or competitive advantages lost to a company because a position remains unfilled or are done on a part-time basis by others less qualified for that job. Post-hire downtime. Not only is speed an essential part of Nspire IT Recruitment's process, the ability to locate a person who can immediately hit the ground running with a minimum of ramp-up time saves time after the hire. Reality. Nspire IT Recruitment recognises and has a duty to inform clients that they may be mistaken as to the type of person sought, the salary required to attract them, or the possibilities that the solution might just lie in areas outside the traditional target industries. Too many hirers fail to understand that Nspire IT Recruitment's primary function is not to necessarily fill a slot, but to provide the right candidate to solve a business problem. Negotiation. Expert negotiators say that negotiation is the analysis of information, time and power to affect behaviour, the meeting of needs, yours and others, to make things happen the way you want them to. As a buffer and informed intermediary, Nspire IT Recruitment is able to blend the needs and wants of both parties to arrive at a mutually beneficial arrangement without polarising roadblocks which too frequently materialise in face-to-face dealings. Prioritising company resources. It often happens due to some wrong decisions, a company's revenues are squandered on non-productive perks while the belt is tightened on what is every company's lifeblood, talent acquisition. One well-placed employee can be the cause of a company's skyrocketing profits, and the 7.9% fee for having hired that person pales into insignificance when compared to the contributions they make to the bottom line. If you still feel Nspire IT Recruitment's 7.9% fee is too high, put it in the proper perspective before going solo on recruitment drives. Satisfied executives acknowledge that the 7.9% fee paid to Nspire IT Recruitment is a shrewd strategic investment, not an extraneous expense. If you want the job done right the first time, call Nspire IT Recruitment. Nspire IT Recruitment. Endless opportunities. www.nspirerecruitment.com.au. That's www.nspirerecruitment.com.au. Nspire Recruitment.